Hi there guys, this is Trevor from RMK Outdoors, and today we're going to do a quick overview and kind of first impressions on a new shoe, the ALTRA Rivera. I'm going to take it out here. It's a beautiful day here in Colorado. It's about 60 degrees, so I wanted to get a road run in, nothing crazy. It's going to be about 2-3 miles. We'll tell you guys what I think, my first impressions, and then why I think this shoe is going to work for a lot of people later on when I get back to the desk. So I'll see you guys then. Stay tuned. Alright guys, real quick, I wanted to get this off my chest, or my quick first impressions. So this shoe from ALTRA does not look like a typical shoe from them. It looks like a real shoe. And I say that meaning they did narrow it, right? So if you guys have done any research on this shoe, you know that they're kind of getting pounded on their website right now for narrowing this, and I believe the reason being because they're going to make wides. They're making a wide in the Lone Peak 5 that I did a first impressions on. If you want to check it out, it'll be in the description. But they're narrowing down their shoes, which I think is going to broaden their customer base. So I have never worn an Ultra road shoe. I have worn Brooks, I've worn Asics, I've worn New Balance. I love the Brooks Ghost. I know it's a 12mm drop. A lot of you Ultra fans are probably cringing, but I've always wanted to move to a zero drop shoe. I never have. Reason being, I swam around in my other Ultra shoes. So I thought, you know, it just wasn't for me. And I think a lot of people feel that. A lot of people want a zero drop shoe. They're still one of the only companies doing it. And you know, they've been put off, whether it be looks. You know, they're not the prettiest shoe, although I do think this one looks quite a bit better, so props to Ultra. But I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to broaden their customer base, and I think it's gonna work, truly. I think that, from what I can tell, this Eagle midsole feels amazing. The upper is a real upper. It's a nice light mesh. There's like one overlay on it. The Torin I did not like. I thought there was too much going on. There's a nice plush tongue, so I'm very excited about this shoe, and I think that, you know, I think if you're looking at Ultra in terms of you've never worn it and you've been wanting to, I think this is going to be a great shoe from first impressions, and I'm excited to see where they go with this kind of principle, you know, trying to bring more people in while still staying true. This still is not a narrow shoe. They narrowed the toe box a little bit, but you still have a lot of room there. So we'll see how it feels, and we'll get back to the desk and you know, kind of probably regurgitate all of what I just said. But stay tuned, guys. Alright, hi there guys, we are back at the desk, aka the studio, aka my bedroom. First impressions are going to be good from this guy. As I said in the video, I've been running in the Brooks Ghost, and I know that's a 12mm drop, so I did not want to go too far in this. I did about 2.5 miles, and with the camera it's kind of tough picking it back up and getting a good tempo, but so I didn't want to push it. I did you know, I think I got a good test. The midsole feels extremely responsive and very nice. The zero drop is definitely something I'm gonna have to get used to, obviously, but I think I'm gonna, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna like it. I'll see how my calves feel tomorrow morning, but I tried to be up on my forefoot, and that zero drop kind of helped with that feel. So I've been wanting to try Ultra for a long time. This is the first shoe that I felt like, you know, it feels and looks like a normal shoe. I know they kind of narrowed down this toe box here, which a lot of people online, they've been getting kind of hammered, were upset about. I said this earlier in the video, but I know a lot of you are going to skip right to this. So they did narrow that a little bit. To me, that's a good thing. I didn't need that big wide toe box. I was kind of put off by it from Ultra, honestly, that when it was really wide, but I wanted to try a zero drop shoe. So this is why I'm finally trying a zero drop Ultra in their road shoe. I've had their trail shoes before. That feels a little bit different to me than running on pavement. So this is the first time I'm giving it a go. I really wanted to like them. I think that they're a great company. They're from here in Denver, a company that I've wanted to try for a while. So that's why I'm doing it. I like it. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. It has a very good lockdown. I did have it cinched up quite a bit, which I found on other Ultra shoes I have to do. The tongue felt very padded, very long as well. I have, honestly, off the bat, I don't have any complaints. The outsole, you've got, let's go over some of the nitty gritty here. $130 for the shoe. That's about standard. You've got the Ego midsole. Moderate cushion, stack height 26 millimeter. The Torin is 28 and the Escalante is 24, so this hits right in the middle, which I think they needed to fill. Upper is going to be an engineered mesh, they say, so it's a pretty light upper. It's not like the Escalante. I honestly hated that upper. It was very comfortable, but it felt way too sloppy, and I didn't get a good lockdown with it. What do we got here? 9.1 ounces, so it is a fairly light shoe as well, which I can definitely feel on feet and in hand. So I do have some Curex Run Pro insoles in there. I like to run with those no matter what shoe I'm using. So yeah, off the bat, first impressions are good. I really am excited about using this shoe more and trying to transition into zero drop, see if it's for me or not. But I think if you guys are on the fence, or if you've never tried Ultra, this is the shoe. This is the time to get into it. I think they're doing some really cool things where they're trying to appeal to more people, and it's people like me. So, you know, I give it a good first impressions. I know they're getting kind of hammered, but everyone's foot shape is different. That's something, I'm glad I remembered that. That's something I wanted to say, is that this whole foot shape thing that they started with, I think, you know, it wasn't gimmicky. It needed to be that. A lot of shoe companies were going really narrow, and I think it's opened a lot of other shoe companies' eyes when it comes to that, but it's still there. It's not like they took it away. If you guys felt like I feel, I think this would be a great shoe for you. But we're going to see the full review down the road. And if this is something you guys like, shoe reviews, hiking, backpacking, running, I played hockey my whole life, and I'm really trying to push myself in a certain different kind of movement. I've kind of lost that. I don't play anymore, and I really wanted to fill that with something, and I'm trying to make it running. I'm not really built for it, but I've been trying to improve. So if you guys like that kind of thing here, that's what we do. If you guys like that, go ahead and hit like, share, or subscribe to us. We've been growing as a channel, and that really makes me happy. So be on the lookout for the full follow-up review, and until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.